Hello, beautiful being. Welcome to Flow with Lo. Today we're going to do a little cool down stretch right after a workout. I personally just did a little family HIIT workout online, and now I'm ready to stretch my body out. So we're going to do a workout together. A stretch together. So you can join me. We're going to start standing, and again, move at your own pace, move your own rhythm. We are going to go slow because we're stretching our bodies, but take your time, do what you need to do, and let's get started. So pause the video here if you need to get yourself situated or you need any sort of water with you. Grab your water, blanket. We're going to start standing and we'll end seated. Let's get started. We're going to widen our stance just a little bit. We're going to bend at the knees as we inhale the arms up. So inhale. Exhale back down. Two more just like that. Inhale deep. Reach up, look up, exhale down. Last one. This time when you reach the top, you're going to take your wrist into your hand and take a little side stretch. Breathing here. Feel the stretch in the side of your body, the ribs, the shoulder. Inhale back to center, switching to the other side. You'll grab your wrist and pull it over to the side body, opposite of where your hip is poking out. Inhale those arms back up, exhale down by the sides. Nice job. We'll take mountain pose and just take a couple of breaths here. So feet are flat on the ground, palms are facing forward, eyes are closed. Draw those shoulders back. Take about 3 circles back. And we'll pause here. Take a breath in and a breath out. Hands will come to the hips. We'll widen our stance yet again. This time we're going to push the hip bone forward. Exhale, those elbows are bent. The head is going to drop back. And then take your inhale. We're going to spill forward, hinging at the hips, sending those hips back. Arms will come right underneath your eye gaze. Hands will plant. And here we're just going to start by bending the knees side to side. Really gentle bend. You don't need to go too deep for this. Breathe. Relax the head and the neck. And you'll find some stillness. You'll plant your right hand down. The left arm is going to reach up towards the ceiling and breathe. One more breath in. Exhale. You're going to tuck that arm to the other side, tap your side body, and then release your arm back up towards the ceiling. We'll do that 2 more times. So exhale, tap the opposite side. Inhale, bring that arm back up. Last round. Exhale up. Then we'll plant that hand back down. We're going to repeat that same flow on the other side. So you'll reach that arm up towards the ceiling. Hold here for 3 breaths, and then you'll start your flow. Exhale to tap to the other side. Inhale that arm back up. Last round. And you'll end with your arm up towards the ceiling. And exhale to plant it back down. Taking a little bit of a deeper stretch. You can repeat that one more time if you wish. Otherwise, you're going to crawl your fingertips over to that ankle. And you'll plant its opposite hand to opposite ankle. So it could be right hand to the left ankle. And then the left arm will reach up for a deeper twist. Breathe here. Try not to lock those knees so you can have a slight bend in your knee. One more round of breath. Exhale, just crawling those fingers over to the other side. Opposite hand to opposite ankle, reach that arm up. And breathe. Exhale that hand back down. You'll plant the hands. We're going to inhale. You can tent the fingers if you wish. Rise the crown of the head, coming into a flat back with the spine. So your spine is kind of like a tabletop. Exhale, those elbows will bend and you'll draw yourself back in. 2 more just like that. Inhale to come up. Exhale, tuck in. One more. From here, you'll bring the hands to the hips. Slowly bring yourself back up. The head is the last thing to rise. We do not want a head rush. Hello and welcome back up. You can hop or walk those feet in. Beautiful job. Meeting me at the top of the mat here. We'll inhale those arms up. Exhale, swan diving forward. Find a flat back, hands to shins, crown of the head forwards. Exhale, plant those hands down. We're just going to step the feet back to a plank pose for a moment. We'll bring those knees down immediately. Feet will go flat. We're going to step the right foot in between the hands here. Breathe. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, we'll take a twist with our body. So you're twisting towards the knee that's bent in front of you. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale, hands will plant. We'll step that foot back. Just doing the same thing on the other side. So that left leg is going to step up right in between those hands. If you need a cushion or blanket underneath the knees, please do so. Inhale those arms up. Palms are facing each other. Shoulders drop away from the ears. Breathe here. Exhale to find your twist. Inhale those arms back up. Exhale, plant them down. We're going to repeat that one more time, except we're going to add a little bit of a stretch in here. So that right leg is forwards yet again. Breathing here. We're going to send our hips back to stretch out our leg here. So you'll find two different stretches. If you want to keep your toes on the ground, you can, or play around with curling them up. Maybe you play around with keeping them flat and then curling them up. And just sort of notice the different stretches here, or you just stay in the stillness of the pose. Inhale to rebend into that knee. Step the foot back, repeat on the other side. The left foot is now in front. You're going to send those hips back. And just play here with the stretches in your leg. And don't forget to breathe. One more round of breath here. Rebend into that knee. We'll step the foot back. Then we're going to come onto a seat here. Beautiful job. Just stretching out the legs. We'll extend one leg out while the other is tucked in. Inhale those arms up. You're going to turn your torso towards the foot that's extended. Exhale to come on down, grabbing onto anything you can. It can be your shin, your knee, your foot, your toes, your mat, whatever you can grab onto, and breathe. Flexing the feet here. 2 more rounds of breath. Exhale, you'll slowly let that go. Bring yourself back up. We're just swapping out the legs here. Going to the other side. Inhale those arms up. Nice job. Turn your torso towards your foot. Exhale, come on down. Grab onto anything you can. It is okay if one side of the body is a little bit different than the other. Maybe you're only grabbing onto one part of your foot that you weren't doing earlier. And breathe. Take another breath in. Exhale to release. Great job. Then we'll just shake out those wrists. Shake out the arms. We have a couple more stretches. We're going to go on our back now. So you'll make your way to your back. So you can go ahead and lie on down. You're going to extend the left leg out. The right leg is going to come into the chest. Hold here and breathe. Maybe you're pointing and flexing the feet. The leg that is on the ground is still active as the foot is flexed. Take a couple more rounds of breath here. And then we'll extend that leg up towards the ceiling. The hands will come to the back of your leg, and you'll just help pull it any amount closer towards your chest. And breathe. Exhale, letting that arms go, leg will slowly come on down. And we're switching to the other side, but pause here for a moment between the transition. Take a breath in and a breath out. And then we'll draw that left knee into the chest. Give it a big squeeze. Point and flex the feet if you wish. Maybe you're drawing out the ankles. Breathe here. And then we'll bring that foot up towards the ceiling. Hands to the back of the leg again, helping to pull the leg any amount closer towards the body. And breathe. Removing the hands first, and then slowly allowing that leg to drop back down. Beautiful. Drawing the knee back into the chest again. We'll start with the right one. You're just going to pull it out towards the side, keeping that hip bone on the ground. So the left hip should not be coming up. The right knee is out. You're just pulling it out towards the side, opening up the hip a little here. Beautiful. Bring that knee back towards center, allowing it to extend back out. Same thing on the other side, so left knee will come into the chest, and then you'll just bring it out towards the side of the body here. Maybe placing the hand on the right hip just to help let it know like we're staying right here. Slowly draw that knee back up towards center and then extend out. Again, we'll pause here for a breath in and a breath out. And then we'll plant the feet. We're going to rock our knees over to the right side. Arms will come out to a T. The gaze of your face will be towards the opposite of where your knees are falling. So if your knees are to the right, you'll gaze over the left. And breathe. Maybe you have a hand here helping to hold the legs down. Maybe you take your own version of a twist. 3 more rounds of breath. We'll draw those knees back up towards the center. We're just moving to the other side to allow the knees to fall to the left. Make the adjustments you need. And you'll gaze over the right side. Breathe here. Maybe softening the gaze or closing the eyes. Take about 2 more rounds of breath. And we'll bring the knees back up through center. And you're going to rock your way up to a seat. Find your way up to a seat. You can also fall over to one side and help push yourself up with your hands. Really come to face forwards again. Beautiful. Hello, welcome to a seat. All right, so we're going to take our arms, do a little arm stretches here. So bring them out to a T. You're going to cross the right arm over, left arm will come underneath and help pull the elbow closer in. So you're pushing on your elbow and the arm is coming in, creating like a perpendicular shape with the arms. Breathe here. One more round of breath. Exhale, you untwist, bring your arms out back to that T. Then the left arm is going to come over, right arm is going to come underneath, and pull that arm closer to the body. Take a few rounds of breath here. As you exhale, you'll untwist those arms. And for the last one, we're going to inhale the arm up, so we'll start maybe with the right. The hand will come to the back of the neck here. I'll just show it for you. This way, right here, in between your shoulder blades. And the other arm is going to come up and grab the elbow and just pull it any amount closer and breathe here. One more round of breath. Exhale to release. Same thing on the other side. So that left arm this time is going to come up, bend at the elbow, tap right between the shoulder blades here, and that right arm is going to come over and grab at your elbow, help push it any amount closer. And breathe. 2 more rounds of breath. Exhale to release. We'll just close out practice here today. Awesome job. Did a little stretch after any sort of workout, or maybe you just chose this as a stretch for your day. There's a little gecko guy over there in the corner that I just stared at. Alrighty, so let's close out practice. We'll bring our hands to heart center as I send my gratitude to you today. Thank you so much for being here, for joining me in this stretch and flow, and I hope to see you again in the next video. Bringing the hands up to third eye center, the light in me honors, sees, and respects the light in you. We bow and say thank you. Thank you to our ancestors and originators of this practice. Thank you to the teachers and guides before me. And thank you to those who continue the sacred practices. Blessings. Namaste. Ashe. Ashe. All right, before we wrap up today's practice, I want you to say just one encouraging message to yourself. Maybe you leave it in the comments below for someone else to hear. I want to use the comment section to spread love and kindness and encouragement and empowering other beings like yourself and me and anyone else in our community. So leave them in the comments below. Feel free to share them out loud to yourself. Allow them to resonate and come into your own spirit and being, and then feel free to share in the comments. If you not wish to share in the comments but you still want to share with me, feel free to email me, or you can DM me on my socials, my Instagram, earthangel_333 or zenlo_25. Or sacred frequency, and it's frequency, but all of that will be linked below in my description. So feel free to share with me there, and yeah, have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye, peace and love.